name is Jarrod Jablonski. I'm the director at Deep Dive Dubai. Well, Deep Dive Dubai is such a singularly unique project. It's really unique in all the world, so it's hard to pick any one thing, but the facility is not only record-breaking in terms of depth and size, record-breaking in terms of technology for water filtration and security of our guests, but also an amazing facility to begin, develop, or enhance your underwater connection. And here at this facility, we have so many different ways that we can enable people to develop that underwater connection, to refine their skills, and to enjoy the underwater environment, often for the first time. The UAE has a long tradition in pearl diving, and that was a big inspiration for the development of this project. The facility itself is shaped like an oyster shell, with the front of it being the open part of the shell, and its original code name was actually the Pearl during development. So we thought a lot of those early pearl divers and their deep connection to the aquatic environment, and that's really what we're trying to create here, is a special connection to that environment. The ways in which really since dawn immemorial, through our entire evolution as a species, we've really relied on the water and the many things that it provides. And so every time we enter the water, we really think of that rich tradition and an intimate connection really to the underwater environment. It drives a lot of what we do here. And actually during our birthday, we're now celebrating our second birthday. During that time, we were having a scavenger hunt, which is involving oysters, where the visitors will pick a clue and then find their way to navigate throughout the environment. And if they're successful, they actually can unlock a treasure chest, select a pearl, and trade that in for a drawing. So we're trying to get people kind of engaged in that rich tradition and a special connection to the environment. This facility is so unique that I've seen hundreds of stories, literally, of people that have engaged the environment and really changed the way they look at diving. And actually, rather than a guest, I want to tell you a brief story of two of our staff members who started here. And both of them were non-swimmers, so they were even a little bit phobic of the water. Both were a bit scared of diving and being near the water. So we taught them first to swim and then to scuba dive. And now they're regularly diving. One of them is actually regularly diving here for maintenance purposes as well as for fun. The other one's going on trips around the world, going to Egypt, going scuba diving. And when she first started, she never imagined herself going even in the water. And now she's regularly underwater. And those kinds of opportunities to introduce people to the environment and to really help them see that connection have been really rewarding. And we see that time and time again with guests that visit for the very first time, many of whom are a bit anxious about being in the water, and then have that first experience. And it unlocks a sense of accomplishment and self-esteem and joy that they can live through the rest of their lives. And we see this also in competitive people. So watching people, for example, who are free diving and training, getting deeper and deeper, 20, 30, 40, and even seen some of our guests reach 60-meter depths and free diving accomplishments. So across the spectrum, from the very novice to the very advanced, we really enjoy seeing people rekindle or even develop that first connection to the underwater world. So safety and quality of experience are at the core of everything we do here at Deep Dive Dubai. Every diver is provided with a guide and all of their equipment. So no matter what the experience is, we provide everything. Everything's maintained to the highest standards. And we have the best trained guides in the world. We start with highly experienced and capable guides and then train them rigorously on a regular basis to ensure they're of the highest quality. And then we ensure that the guest's experience is curated in a way that really takes into account their comfort level and how fast they would like to progress. Sometimes we stay within the first meter of water, and sometimes we get quickly much deeper. Everybody has a different experience base in the water, but we really pride ourselves to take our time and ensure that the quality of the experience matches the perfect safety record that we maintain.